Have you ever wondered how long you might live after 60? Science has uncovered some fascinating indicators that can predict longevity. In this video, we'll explore 7 scientifically proven signs that give clues about how healthy and long your life may be after 60. Watch until the end, because sign number 6 is something most people ignore, but can make a huge difference. Walking speed, a reflection of overall health. Did you know that something as simple as your walking speed can predict how long you will live? In fact, studies show that your gait speed may be as accurate as a medical test in determining your overall health and life expectancy. But here's the shocking part. A slow walking speed could be an early warning sign of hidden health problems, even if you feel fine right now. So how fast should you be walking, and what does it reveal about your future? Let's find out. What research says? The study that shocked scientists. In a 9-year study published in JAMA, Journal of the American Medical Association, researchers tracked over 34,000 older adults and found that each increase of 0.1 meters per second in walking speed was associated with a 12% lower risk of mortality. Simply put, faster walkers tended to live longer, regardless of age, gender, or medical history. The 6-second rule: test your longevity. Another study from the University of Pittsburgh suggests that if you can walk at a speed of at least 1 meter per second, you have a higher chance of reaching your 80s and beyond. On the other hand, those who walk slower than 0.6 meters per second are at a significantly higher risk of early mortality. Why does walking speed matter? Walking isn't just about moving from one place to another. It reflects the health of your muscles, heart, lungs, brain, and even your nervous system. A slower walking speed might indicate weakened muscles due to aging, poor cardiovascular health, neurological issues affecting balance and coordination, early signs of cognitive decline like dementia or Parkinson's disease. How to check your walking speed at home. Measure a 10-foot distance on a flat surface. Walk at your normal pace from start to finish. Use a timer to see how many seconds it takes. Compare your results. Less than 4 seconds. You're in great shape. You are a fast walker. 4 to 6 seconds. Keep maintaining a healthy lifestyle. You are an average walker. More than 6 seconds. It might be time to strengthen your muscles and improve endurance because you're a slow walker. What can you do to improve walking speed? Strength training. Focus on leg and core exercises to improve stability and power. Brisk walking. Walk at a slightly faster pace for at least 30 minutes a day. Balance flexibility exercises. Yoga and stretching reduce stiffness and prevent falls. Proper nutrition. Ensure adequate protein intake to maintain muscle mass. Final thought, a challenge for you. Next time you go for a walk, pay attention to your pace. Is it faster or slower than before? If you notice a decline, don't ignore it. It could be your body's way of telling you that something needs attention. Want to know another surprising predictor of longevity? Sign number 4 is something most people completely overlook. Stay with us to discover it. Grip strength, a hidden indicator of longevity. What if I told you that the strength of your handshake could predict how long you'll live? Sounds unbelievable, right? But according to scientists, grip strength is one of the most powerful predictors of overall health, aging, and even life expectancy. In fact, studies suggest that a weak grip is linked to a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, and even early death. So, how strong is your grip, and what does it say about your future? Let's find out. The science behind grip strength and longevity. What research reveals? A major study published in The Lancet followed over 140,000 adults across 17 countries and found that for every 5 kilo decrease in grip strength, the risk of dying from any cause increased by 16%. That's right, a weaker grip wasn't just linked to frailty, but was also associated with a higher chance of heart attacks, strokes, and even shorter lifespans. Why is grip strength so important? Grip strength is more than just about having a firm handshake. It's a window into your overall muscle health, nervous system function, and metabolic efficiency. A weak grip might indicate declining muscle mass, which naturally happens with aging, poor circulation and reduced oxygen delivery to the muscles, weakened nervous system, which affects coordination and reflexes, a higher risk of falls, fractures, and disability in older age. How strong should your grip be? Researchers suggest that men over 60 should have a grip strength of at least 26 to 30 kilos. Women over 60 should have a grip strength of at least 18 to 20 kilos. If your grip strength falls below this range, it might be a warning sign of declining physical health. How to test your grip strength at home. The handshake test. If your handshake feels weak or shaky, it could be a sign of muscle loss. The jar opening test. If you struggle to open a tight jar lid, your grip strength might be lower than it should be. Use a grip dynamometer. This device measures your exact grip strength in kilograms or pounds. How to improve your grip strength, reverse muscle weakness. The good news is that grip strength can be improved at any age with the right exercises and lifestyle changes. Hand exercises. Squeeze a stress ball for 10 to 15 reps per hand daily. Use hand grippers to gradually increase resistance and build strength. Do finger extensions using a rubber band to improve hand flexibility. Farmer's walk, carrying weights in both hands for a distance improves endurance and stability. Stay active daily. Engage in activities that require grip strength, like gardening, carrying groceries, or playing with stress balls. Avoid prolonged sitting. Use your hands more throughout the day. Final thought, a challenge for you. Try this. Test your grip strength today and see where you stand. If you find it weak, don't ignore it. Start strengthening it now. In our next sign, we'll reveal another surprising predictor of longevity that most people completely overlook. Resting heart rate, a silent predictor of longevity. Did you know that your heart beats around 100,000 times per day? But here's something most people don't realize. The speed at which your heart beats when you're at rest can predict how long you'll live. Research shows that a higher resting heart rate, RHR, is linked to a shorter lifespan, while a lower RHR is a strong indicator of heart health and longevity. The big question is, what's your resting heart rate, and is it putting you at risk? Let's find out. The science behind resting heart rate and longevity. What is resting heart rate? Your resting heart rate is the number of times your heart beats per minute when you are completely relaxed and at rest. It reflects how efficiently your heart is pumping blood and is a direct indicator of cardiovascular fitness. What does research say? A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that people with a resting heart rate above 80 BPM had a 45% higher risk of death from heart disease compared to those with an RHR below 60 BPM. In contrast, athletes and individuals with a lower RHR, 50-60 BPM, tend to live longer because their hearts are more efficient and require fewer beats to circulate blood. What is a healthy resting heart rate? According to the American Heart Association, AHA, below 60 BPM, excellent. This suggests strong cardiovascular health. 60-70 BPM, normal but could be improved. 70-80 BPM, a little high, lifestyle adjustments may help. Above 80 BPM, risky, you should work on improving heart health. How to check your resting heart rate at home. 1. Sit or lie down calmly for at least 5 minutes. 2. Count the number of beats for 60 seconds, or count for 30 seconds and multiply by 2. 3. Compare your results with the chart above. What causes a high resting heart rate? Lack of physical activity. A sedentary lifestyle weakens your heart over time. High stress levels. Anxiety and stress release hormones that keep your heart rate elevated. Poor sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation can increase your heart rate and blood pressure. Unhealthy diet. High sugar, processed foods, and excessive caffeine can spike heart rate. How to lower your resting heart rate for a longer life. 1. Exercise regularly. Brisk, walking, jogging, cycling, and swimming can strengthen your heart. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. 2. Reduce stress practice, deep breathing, meditation, or yoga to calm the nervous system. Laugh more. Studies show that laughing lowers heart rate naturally. 3. Get quality sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep per night. Avoid screens and caffeine at least an hour before bed. 4. Eat heart-healthy foods. Limit processed foods, excess salt, and sugary drinks. 5. Stay hydrated. Drink 6 to 8 glasses of water daily to prevent dehydration and maintain heart health. Final thought, a challenge for you. Take 1 minute right now and check your resting heart rate. What's your number? If it's higher than 80 BPM, your heart might be aging faster than you think. The good news? You can reverse this trend by making simple lifestyle changes. Up next, we'll reveal another surprising longevity predictor that you don't want to miss. Sleep quality duration. The role of rest in longevity. Have you ever wondered why some people live well into their 90s while others face health problems much earlier? One of the most overlooked yet crucial factors for longevity is sleep. Scientists have found that poor sleep quality can shorten your lifespan, increase the risk of heart disease, weaken your immune system, and even lead to cognitive decline. So, how much sleep do you really need after 70? And how can you improve your sleep for a longer, healthier life? Let's dive into the science of sleep and aging. How sleep affects longevity. 1. Sleep regulates your body's repair system. During deep sleep, your body repairs damaged cells, muscles, and tissues. Poor sleep disrupts this process, leading to faster aging and increased disease risk. 2. Lack of sleep can lead to dementia. Cognitive decline. A study by Harvard Medical School found that poor sleep is linked to an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Sleep helps the brain clear out toxins that accumulate throughout the day. Without enough sleep, these toxins build up and damage brain cells. Less than 6 hours of sleep raises the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke by 48%. Poor sleep weakens immunity, increasing infection and cancer risk. Deep sleep boosts immune cell production. How much sleep do seniors need? Experts recommend that adults over 70 should get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. However, many older adults struggle with insomnia, frequent awakenings, or light sleep, which negatively impacts their health. Here's a simple guide to determine if you're getting enough restorative sleep. Maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This regulates your internal body clock, making sleep more natural. Get sunlight. 20-30 mins of morning sun regulates melatonin for better sleep. Limit screens. Avoid blue light 1 hour before bed to prevent melatonin disruption. Skip caffeine after 2 p.m. Relax before bed. Read, listen to calm music, or take a warm bath. Avoid stress. Final thought. Your sleep quality is one of the most important predictors of how long you'll live. If you're not getting 7 to 9 hours of deep, restful sleep, it's time to make some changes. Try the tips above, and you'll not only sleep better but also live a longer, healthier life. The fifth longevity factor might surprise you. Stay tuned. Social connections. Loneliness versus strong relationships. Have you ever wondered why some people live happily into their 90s while others decline much earlier? It's not just about diet, exercise, or sleep. Your social life plays a powerful role in how long and how well you live. Research shows that loneliness can be as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Yes, you heard that right. So, are your social connections helping you live longer, or are they silently shortening your life? Let's find out. Heart health. Lack of relationships raises heart disease risk by 29% and stroke risk by 32%. Loneliness increases stress and inflammation. Mental health. Isolation leads to depression, anxiety. Regular conversations boost well-being. Stronger immunity. Social connections enhance immune response and aid recovery, according to Carnegie Mellon University. How to strengthen social connections, live longer. Stay connected. Call or meet family friends regularly. Join groups. Be part of senior clubs, book clubs, or volunteer activities. Engage in activities. Try yoga, meditation, art, or gardening with groups. Expand your circle. Attend local events, connect through social media. Get a pet. Pets reduce stress, boost mood, provide companionship. Final thought. A strong social network isn't just about having fun. It's a key factor in living a longer, healthier life. If you're feeling lonely, take small steps today to reconnect, engage, and build meaningful relationships. Remember, the quality of your social connections determines the quality of your life. Cognitive function, the brain's role in longevity. Did you know that how sharp your mind stays after 60 can predict how long you'll live? It's true. Studies show that a decline in memory, focus, or decision-making can be an early sign of serious health risks, including dementia and Alzheimer's. But here's the good news. You can slow down brain aging and even improve cognitive function with simple daily habits. Let's dive into how your brain affects your lifespan and what you can do to stay mentally sharp for decades. The science behind brain health longevity. Cognitive decline increases mortality risk. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that older adults with mild cognitive decline have a significantly higher risk of early mortality. Poor brain function is often linked to chronic diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and even heart disease. Early memory decline may signal diabetes, high blood pressure, or stroke risk. It's not just normal aging. Poor diet, isolation, inactivity increase risk by 60%. How to keep your brain sharp and live longer? Keep learning new things. Read books, take online courses, or learn a new language. Continuous learning strengthens brain function and keeps cognitive abilities intact. Music, chess, and puzzles improve memory and problem-solving skills. Be creative. Painting, knitting, and writing enhance brain flexibility and mood. Exercise boosts blood flow, improving memory and focus. Sleep. Well, 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep prevents cognitive decline. Final thought. Is your brain helping or hurting your lifespan? Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The secret to a long, healthy life isn't just in your body, but also in your mind. Start today by challenging yourself, learning something new, and staying mentally active, because a sharp brain leads to a longer, more fulfilling life. Physical activity, key to a long life. What if I told you there's one thing you can start doing today that's scientifically proven to add years to your life? No expensive treatments, no complicated diets, just simple movement. Studies show that regular physical activity is the single most powerful predictor of longevity. It lowers the risk of heart disease, diabetes, cognitive decline, and even cancer. But here's the catch. Most seniors don't get enough exercise. Let's explore why movement is so important and how you can add years of strength, independence, and vitality to your life. The science behind exercise longevity. Exercise reduces the risk of premature death. According to a Harvard study, people who exercise regularly live up to 7 years longer than those who don't. How to stay active after 60. Walking. A 30-minute brisk walk daily boosts heart health, controls diabetes, and reduces stress. Swimming. A joint-friendly, full-body workout that strengthens the heart, lungs, and muscles. Strength training. Light weights or resistance bands prevent muscle loss and improve posture. Yoga stretching enhances flexibility, balance, and relaxation while reducing stiffness. Fun activities. Dancing improves coordination, while gardening and housework keep you active and engaged. Final thought. Move more, live longer. No matter your age, it's never too late to start moving. The goal is consistency, not intensity. Even small daily activities can make a huge difference. Remember, exercise isn't just about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. Keep moving, stay strong, and enjoy a healthier, more vibrant life. At Senior Society, we're here to guide you toward a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. This channel is made for you. We bring you expert-backed advice on health, longevity, and well-being because you deserve to live your golden years to the fullest. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We have many more valuable videos coming your way. Comment below. Which longevity tip surprised you the most? Let's start a conversation. See you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay happy.